Hey, welcome back to Planet Hex. I'm Andrew Horn. I've taken a few weeks off because I needed to finish a book. If you're not familiar with the one previous to it, this is VHS ATE My Brain, the revised edition of my 2014 book, which was all about these things, VHS tapes. And yeah, I did a revised edition last year. I've done a sequel to it. At long last, I've finally, plucked up the courage to do a sequel. I didn't want to for a long time, but then it hit the 10th anniversary of VHS ATE My Brain, the first one, and it made a lot of sense to revisit what's gone on over the last 10 years. So that's what I've done. I've gone through the proof. Look, there is the first ever physical copy of VHS ATE My Brain 2. It has the not for resale proof thing on it, because I've gone through the proof of it. But that is out tomorrow. So Monday, the 19th of August, 2024. Time of recording this, that's tomorrow. This will be out on Amazon in hard copy, so please do check that out. That would be really cool of you. I'm really excited by this book. I didn't think I'd do another one after doing the revised edition, but there was so much still to talk about that I had to go and do a sequel, and I love sequels. I think you're going to like it too. Speaking of that book, here's the trailer for tomorrow's release. So yes, the new book is out tomorrow, Monday the 19th of August. Please do check that out. I'm really looking forward to finding out what people think of it. I'm also really nervous because always putting something out into the world that you've worked hard on and poured yourself into over a period of months, it gets a little bit nerve-wracking before it goes out there. So be nice, but I hope you really enjoy it anyway. So today I took my youngest son Joe over to Nottingham Comic Con. Now there was previously a Nottingham Comic Con in the city centre that focused exclusively on comics and indie comics and creators being there. And that's not been on for a few years now. And this one came up I saw it on Facebook. I saw it advertised on Facebook. I thought, what's it going to be like? Because I'm such a huge fan of MCon. Now, from what I could see, there was no celebrities there at Nottingham Comic Con this year. At this one I've been to. And it was a lower key event. So I figured, okay, we'll go along, we'll give it a try. And to be honest, my hopes weren't high for it. I'll say that right at the start. In all honesty, I didn't think it would be that great, to be honest. It seemed to be just a glorified toy fair with some cosplayers. So yeah, there was no TV or film people to meet, so it wasn't like MCon. Bit lower key, but it was put forward much more as a family day out. So we went along and yeah, really enjoyed it. Definitely not on a par with MCon, just in terms of size or scale or the stuff that's available there. But this was a really good day out for families. There was seating, there's lots of room for people to get around with small children or prams. There was some really clever additions to a convention setup, such as an actual lightsaber training. Yeah, actual lightsaber training with people showing you how to fight properly with them, which was kind of surreal because we walked in and the first thing we saw was Deadpool and Harley Quinn having a lightsaber duel. And if that doesn't show up in a fanfic somewhere, there's something going wrong with the world. Actually, there's lots going wrong with the world, but this is a show about VHS tapes, so I'm not going to get into all that. But it was a really fun experience. Here's a little look at what we got up to at Nottingham Comic Con today. Yep, there's a comic dealer, so that's good. Oh, the cosplayers over there. Oh, I see. Is that Shadow High?
Should we go say hello to Wolverine first?
To who?
Wolverine.
Oh, Wolverine.
Wolverine.
Is he well?
He is, he's just fighting over there.
Oh, good lad. You look brilliant.
I just do this contract. Can I see that? Can I take a picture of you?
What's your first impression?
I love it. And
It's good, isn't it?
Wolverine. Watch out, everyone. The people who are going out. Wolverine. I'll flash you. Let's go.
Let's have a look round.
Nice.
Deadpool, Pokemon, anime, exciting. Using the lightsaber training. I see a Devin Townsend shirt around. 10 out of 10. Which boxes Alex would love those. Right, let's see. The Harley jacket. One of a kind Harley jacket. That's so good.
Devil Flanders. Loki in gold.
Who's the pink one?
Oh, that's Majin Buu.
Ah, right.
Loki. Golden Loki.
Frostwalker. That is a very good Loki.
Mystique.
That's a good Mystique.
Crystal. Gamora. Doctor
Yeah.
Strange and Kate.
I'm liking the Gamora.
Scorpion.
Raiden.
Poison Ivy and Zatanna. I have them.
Yeah.
Doc Ock.
Mojo.
And Pluto.
Oh, an F-Cave.
Mystique. Captain Marvel.
That's a good cable.
These two. Yeah, I have that Zatanna and that Poison Ivy. Except my Poison Ivy's Bendy figure.
Oh, right.
I have this Zatanna.
Doing some Transformers as well. So it was a good time. We really enjoyed it. It was a nice atmosphere there. And something that is a big factor for me when I go to Comic Cons is, does it actually live up to the title Comic Con? Are there any comics there? I was really pleased to see several comics dealers with quite extensive offerings there. There were some real heavy hitters on show as well. It wasn't just, pound boxes of back issues or loads of Beanos or 2000 ADs. The American comics content at this was really substantial, and including seeing some, there's a lot of issues like World's Finest, so issue 1 of Silver Surfer, first appearances of Deadpool and things like that. It was some serious books there, and it was really cool to see those out on display and being offered, and it was really good to see lots of collectors going through there and trying to fill the spaces in their collections. I do kind of miss seeing that. As many of you know, I used to work in a comic book store, and I do kind of miss seeing the hardcore geeks with their notebooks of back issues that they're they're missing. I'm starting to get a little list of those myself. I am on the lookout for a full run of Overkill comics, and I'm doing quite well for it. If you're not familiar with that, Overkill was an early 90s anthology from Marvel UK. It was sort of like Marvel's attempt at 2000 AD, and I really, really loved it. But then, in order to try and build the audience, Marvel UK started including too many characters from Marvel US, in my opinion anyway. The X-Men kept showing up in it, and it kind of made it deviate from its kind of more sort of British comics feel. And by British comics, I mean 2000 AD, Tank Girl, martial law, that sort of thing. So that sort of anarchic, chaotic sort of thing. So I do miss that. So I was looking for some issues of that. Didn't find any today, but have some leads, which is always exciting. I did pick up a couple of things. Picked up this Shockwave, glowy RGB Shockwave, which I'm really enjoying. It was labelled as Soundwave, but the guy admitted he didn't really know which one it was. But then asked for some advice on Transformers, naming some Transformers for the ones that he didn't have labelled. So that was really cool, and I was pleased to explain the history of Jetfire / Skyfire. That came up as one of them. And while I was kind of pleased about it, I was also astounded at my own geekery with telling him how Hasbro had bought it and repurposed it from a different series. I believe it was Macross, the anime, and put it out as a Transformer. It was one of the only Transformers that was released with die-cast parts. And it was repurposed. Sometimes it's called Jetfire, sometimes Skyfire, depending on territories, depending on the form of media. But it was a really cool toy. So it was nice to see that. But I got Shockwave because I love Shockwave's design. I've always loved Shockwave's design. One of the things I love about Shockwave is the fact that he doesn't have a human face. Because why would alien robots that were fighting a war millions of years ago have human faces? So I've always loved Shockwave. So I'm really pleased with that. I also picked up, amongst other things, a Captain Planet figure. He's a hero. He's going to take pollution down to zero. And I've stood him here next to Elvira, who is looking delighted by his mullet. How can you not be delighted by his mullet? So yes, that was a little bit of book news. So VHS ATE My Brain 2, The Revenge, is out tomorrow, Monday the 19th of August. I am celebrating this with an hour-long live stream at 8 PM UK time, right here on Planet Hex, on my channel here. I'm going to be talking about the book, talking about VHS, maybe looking at some stuff online and hanging out. Who knows what's going to happen? I don't, and I've scheduled the damn thing. I've no idea. So please do join me for that. That's at 8 PM UK time here. Please join in with the chat. I'm more than happy to answer any questions or give any shout outs or anything like that. But yes, this is out tomorrow after quite a long series of delays. I intend to have this out in March this year, which was the actual 10th anniversary of VHS ATE My Brain 1. Which that's sort of like, they didn't look like that. It was had a different cover originally by Josh Schaefer from Lunchmeat. So this is the revised edition. That took a while as well. But this one was delayed due to many factors out of my control, unfortunately. But it's here, it's done. I've got a very cool movie trailer style ad for it when it lands tomorrow. And I've got this live stream that's going to last an hour in the evening from 8 PM. Like I say, 8 PM, join me here on Planet Hex for an hour-long chat and celebration for the launch of VHS ATE My Brain 2, The Revenge. If you like this sort of thing, please do like and subscribe. I talk mainly about VHS tapes and cult movies and stuff like that, but a lot of other pop culture stuff as well. Games, comics, the writing life, as I write. Expect some more stuff along that to come very soon. Thank you for joining me for this episode of Planet Hex. I'll see many of you tomorrow.